again. It's a rich thing.
Welcome back to another video, guys. So Modelones has kindly sent me over a little package, so I'm just going to unpack it with you quickly, and I'm just going to get straight into it today and use some of the stuff. So firstly, they've sent over, this is a pack of builder in a bottles. I do end up using those today. They've sent one of their vinyl record colour cubes and one of their normal colour cubes. These are so cute. These colour cubes are solid cream gels as well. And we've got some of the solid non-sticky builder gel in the colour clear. Guys, this was my favourite package today. Wait and see these. So these are anti-UV gloves. Look at them. Look at the branding. I absolutely love these, and they are tiny. Still a little bit too big for my hands because my hands are tiny, but they are small. They look like cycling gloves. Really, really nice, soft, stretchy material. Really, really smart. I was well impressed with these today. Look at them. Don't they look good? I'm ready to go cycling. Just need to get myself a bike. No, but I really, really like them. And they're really stretchy and just tight and snug. I was well impressed with them today. So I'm just going to open some of this stuff, give you a quick look. So this is the colour. They've got these in so many colours. I love these little brushes. The lid doubles up as the handle, and they're nice, soft little gel brushes. Brilliant for things like these solid cream gels. I really like them little brushes. So this one is called I'm Fab, and it is full of bright colours. I loved it. So if you get little water droplets, bubbles when you open these, it's completely normal. You tend to get that on a lot of these solid. Look at them colours. Perfect for this time of year, aren't they? Right, let's get on with it. So this is the vinyl record colour cube. Guys, look at these. They just look like a retro record player, don't they? So it comes with the same brush, just a different colour. Yeah, same brush. And this one is called Weekend Rhythm. Again, it's full of bright, bright colours. Look at them. We've got neons, pinks, glitters, shimmers. I loved this pink shimmery one. Yeah, like it a lot. And lastly, we've got this solid. So this is the non-sticky solid extension gel that you can use with your fingers if you do wear gloves. You can build a nail out of it, build nail charms, mould things. Very, very popular at the minute, isn't it, this stuff? So I didn't use that today. I will use that in another video. I have done videos using this stuff from different brands. If you want to go and check out what I've done with it in the past, you can do that. So I'm not swatching the colour cubes because you can see all the colours, but I am going to swatch these builder in a bottles. So they're just little, I think they're 7ml, are they? Yeah, 7ml bottles. There's the ingredients for anyone that wants to see them. So I'm just going to swatch. I'm not going to swatch this clear. Obviously, it's a clear. I'm just going to swatch a couple of them, and I'll do the rest of them off camera. So this is 003. Guys, I loved every single one of these colours. Normally, in a set of 6 builder gels, there's always one, maybe 2 that I'm not too keen on. I liked every single one of these, and I feel like I would use every single one of them as well. Look at that colour. Really, really thin coats, and they are quite creamy and opaque, aren't they? So you wouldn't get any transparency with any of these because they were all quite creamy and opaque in really thin layers as well. So I'll just swatch this one more. This is the one I ended up using today, and I'll do the others off camera. So that's them all swatched, all 5 of them. Aren't they nice colours? I feel like I would use every single one of them. I really like that the middle one as well as a nude. I like them kind of nudes with pastels and neons. I really, really like all of these. Really creamy, really opaque. Yeah, I think I'll get a lot of use out of those colours. I really, really like them. Right, so shall we get on with it? I've got my practice hand out, and I'm just going to do an easy little simple little set. I'm just going to use my regular, these are just long coffin and my brush on nail glue. So I'm just going to get these tips quickly stuck on And yeah, I'm just going to keep it simple today, quite easy, beginner friendly. So I've just snipped the length down a little bit. I wanted them just to be quite medium length today. And I'm just going to file up the sides for any that's hanging over. And I always like to file where I've glued that tip on. I always like to file over that just to get rid of that little lip and blend it in with the natural nail. I'm going to do that on all of them. And then I'm just going to use a buffer. And you need to buff off all the shine on your natural nail. Buff off all the shine on the tip. Just get them all buffed up, scratched up. And then give them a really good clean and a dust off. So that's my nails ready for application. I'm using Modelones base coat. I'm just going to give the nails just a nice thin even coat of base coat. Before your base coat is where you would use your bonder or your primer. But as it's a practice hand, I'm skipping that. So that's been cured in the lamp for 30 seconds. I'm using 004, which is this colour. And every nail's going to be the same, so I'm just going to show you the first two. So I always start when I'm using builder gel, hard gel. I always start with a slip layer like this. Just a nice thin even coat. And I leave that wet, I don't cure it. And that just helps this bead that I'm putting on next. It sticks to the slip layer and just helps it glide down that nail easier, smoother. So I've just pushed it and tucked it right into my cuticle and the corner of my side walls. And if you point your finger downwards, it'll start to drip by itself. And I'm just using my brush to guide it. It's really hot today, so it was really runny. I had to work really fast. And I've kept it really thin. I only ever pull a little bit down to that tip. And then I always swipe up and down my sides, make sure my sides are covered. And that's going to have a full 60 seconds cure. So this next bead is a little bit bigger than the first one. Again, I'm going to tuck it, push it right into my cuticles and the corners of my side walls. And again, I've left a little bit of that up in that area. I'm only pulling a little bit of it down. And again, I'm keeping it thin, just pulling a little bit down at that tip. Swipe up and down my sides. And what I do with these bigger beads is you'll see me turn my hand upside down, and that just helps the gel. It just all pulls back into the middle where it needs to be. Keeps it even, and it helps with shaping and filing as well. So you'll see me hold my hand upside down just for a couple of seconds, and that gel will just come back into the middle. And that's had a 60 seconds cure as well. And finally, this last bead, I pretty much leave most of this up in that top area, top third, the stress point of your nail. Can you see? I've left more. I had a bubble, I had to keep twizzling it to get rid of that bubble. Just pulled a little bit of that down, because if you was to bang your nail, that's the area it would snap in that top third. So again, swiping down my sides, I'm going to hold it upside down. And when you see me pull the gel on that lip just before I put it in the lamp on the tip, you get a little bit of a lip on the edge of these tips, don't you? So I always like to pull the gel over that tip just before I put it in the lamp. Right guys, so yeah, every nail's going to be the same. So I'll just let you sit back, enjoy and watch this one nail, and I'll be back in a sec. Right, so that's all 4 nails done. I'm going to give them a quick file and a buff off camera today, guys. Not much filing and buffing to do. Yeah, just because the video got a bit long. So I've pulled out one of my other colour cubes as well. This one's called Craziest Jelly Bean. And I'm going to use, I think I used the red, the orange, the yellow and the blue out of that one. And I used the green and the orange, I think, out of that one. No, I used the green and the purple out of the new one. So I'm going to use a mixture of both of those. So I'm using Modelones matte top coat, and I'm just going to matte top coat this pinky and pointer for now. I wasn't sure what I was doing. This is one of those sets I made up as I went along. So I've just matte top coated the pinky and the pointer for now. I'm going to stick them in the lamp for 30 seconds. And I'm starting with the purple, and I'm just going to do a bit of, like, as though the tips have been dipped in a rainbow paint. So it's just going to be kind of a squiggly rainbow on the tips of these nails. So starting with the purple, I'm just going to keep showing you this pointer as well. The pink is going to be exactly the same. And I've just done a bit of a squiggle. And I'm just going to follow that pattern now, doing a strip of each colour. And I'm flash curing each colour in the lamp for about 10-15 seconds. Just so if I make a mistake, I don't have to wipe the whole thing off. Yeah, just following that pattern. I am going to skip a couple of the colours because it's going to get repetitive. And just doing it in a rainbow. Yeah, rainbow. I'll let you watch for a sec. So there we go, those 2 tips have been dipped in rainbow paint. So I'm going in with the matte top coat again on this middle nail, and I'm just doing little flicky flicks. So I'm starting with the red, little ball, little blob like that, and just flicking it over like that. And then onto the next colour, a little blob on the end of my brush, and flicking it over, just like that. Again with the yellow, little blob, and then just flick it over. I didn't flick that one over enough. I had to go over it a couple of times. And again, I'm just doing the colours of the rainbow. I was going to completely fill this nail doing these flicky flicks. But when I got to the purple, I thought, I actually like it just half and half. So I just did this blue and then the purple and left it like that. So sorry guys, I've got my window open. It's a bit noisy. And that's going to get stuck in the lamp for 30 seconds. Yeah, I really liked it just half and half like that. Right, and now I'm using the glossy top coat, and I'm just going over the rainbow on these nails, and I've got that tiny brush out again. You can just wipe the tacky layer off if you want, guys. You don't have to go in with a detailer brush and go over all them little flicky flicks like I'm doing, but I am just going over them flicky flicks just so that they stay glossy. And lastly, for the nail art, I'm just using Modelones white gel polish. I've just used a dotting tool, 2 dots, and using the skinniest brush you've got, just make 4 pointed stars. Just pull a line up, down and out each side of that dot. And I'm going to use another dotting tool and just do some little dots around my 4 pointed stars. You know I love my 4 pointed stars and my dots, guys, don't you? I think they just finish off a boring, not boring nail, but little spaces and gaps like this. You're not sure what to do. Just stick a couple of 4 pointed stars and dots, and it just transforms it, doesn't it? So I've done that on the pinky as well, and all I'm going to do now is put some bling on this middle nail. So I'm going to start with a red love heart, and then I'm just going to use rainbow rhinestones going down the nail. I've not used caviar beads or anything on these rhinestones. I didn't think they needed it. So there we go, guys, that is then finished. I really like these. I love that rhinestone nail, rainbow rhinestones. I absolutely love it. Those tips just look like they've been dipped in rainbow paint, don't they? I really, really like them. Super bright, super vibrant, perfect for Pride, perfect for summer. Yeah, I like them a lot. Anyway, guys, that is it for today. I'll leave links for everything below. I've got a discount code that'll be below. Please remember to give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already. Hopefully, I'll see you all back in my next one. Take care. Bye.